Hi, my name is Kevin Hamill, and I'm going to be teaching you guys the basics of first aid for Zombie Squad today.
I got started with Zombie Squad 6 years ago. I worked for the Red Cross as a blood drive supervisor, and I remember specifically my boss came to me and said, this Saturday you're doing the Zombie Squad blood drive. They're weird, you'll like them.
Speaking of stabbings, the next thing I want to talk about is piercing injuries.
I went to the blood drive, and Kristen Nichols came up to me immediately and put me to work. And from that point, I was like, I'm gonna go to a meeting. These people are cool, I like their message. And from then on, they've put me to work.
We are going to be teaching you the absolute basic pieces of information that you're going to need to help somebody in a disaster with equipment you have at hand or a basic first aid kit.
I did organize the training scenario we had here at Webster University. It was a first aid class in the morning, so for about 3 hours we taught very basic first aid.
Does this look normal? It doesn't, then it's probably not. When you're checking for broken bones, the way to do that, especially in the extremities, is where you put one hand on one side, one hand on the other, and you have them slightly offset from each other, and then you just push with both hands. See somebody with a head wound or something like that, that's just like a gash here, it's gonna look like they were murdered. The third degree burns are so bad generally that you will have burned out the nerve endings and they won't actually feel any pain there.
And then in the afternoon, we did small mock disaster scenarios for people where they could go in and find an injured person and then try to treat them. And it gives people an opportunity to not only solid up the information that they learn in the class, but also to see how they're going to respond. The reason that we try to simulate the events as realistically as possible is that your brain doesn't actually function the same way in normal life as it does in a disaster or an emergency. We call it the lizard brain. You forget everything that isn't muscle memory.
If you know how to put a bandage pressure dressing on somebody when you were at the height of adrenalinized stupid, then you're ready to go.
If you don't train and repeat those scenarios and have them as realistically as possible, then you can't make sure that you're going to be able to function properly in a disaster.
We always kill somebody at least once in a mock disaster, like the big mock disasters we do. And for one reason or another, somebody always dies for something that they didn't have to die for. And one year it was Will died because nobody asked him if he had an asthma inhaler.
The larger that we have, mock disasters generally happen in darkened rooms. We do things like smoke, strobe lights, multiple people at the same time, debris, and that adds more complexity to the scenario.
Be calm about everything and talk to the people who are injured. Don't treat them like a mannequin that you're just working on. If they're conscious, talk to them.
Hi, sir.
I'll go get it home.
Look at me. What's your name?
I don't know!
Okay, my name is Elena. I'm waiting here to help you.
Oh,
You okay, buddy?
yeah, it just hurts.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
You just wake up?
I just woke up, my arm hurts.
Can you feel that, hon?
Yeah.
But this was a very simple scenario so that people could learn the first aid that they were taught and then try to solid that information up in their head with some practical.